we're going to actually get some stacked lithium. Let's hold our breath. And when we got this house, it was around September, almost 2 years ago. And these dropped. And Joshua Wilson was nice enough to send us a whole bunch of Milwaukee. What's
Right.
up?
Did you get them to eat? There was a whole other tray of food that y'all didn't see.
I'll
Hi,
get it in a second.
Angela.
So, yeah, we got these. My first thought was, that's a big battery. When I was in the field, I rocked 2.0 always when I could.
Right.
And then in my recip saw, because it was already a large tool, I had the 5.0. If I was going to be stationary and I was going to be drilling a whole bunch of holes into some kind of can panel enclosure, had a 5.0 on the drill. But for the most part, this is what you had. Was it 2013, 14, 15? I don't know when it was. They came out with the high outputs.
High outputs. Yeah.
That
15.
was probably the biggest game changer to battery tech. Even still now, like it's a big difference from this to this. This is only,
Right.
well, this is a 3.0 actually, but the amount of power that you get out of this 21.7 cell battery versus an 18.650 is huge, right? I don't think I have a flashlight on me right now. I could pop out batteries to show you the difference, but big difference with power delivery. And that's when the whole thing blew up. More amps doesn't equal more power. And then we had to prove the whole world wrong, right?
Yes.
So then there was that. The day these things came out, my live stream, your live stream, everyone's live stream, I was like, F Milwaukee, screw them. They got to give us a bigger battery. Screw these guys. I'm dropping them.
Smaller battery.
What did Josh do? Josh bought me a whole line of Milwaukee tools.
That's
Great.
true.
I'm busy buying all the Flex and DeWalt. Josh is like, no, we got to go Team Red. I was like, okay, thank you. Very appreciative. So we got a chance to try out the Milwaukees. I can tell you right now, everything that I've done with this Impact has been on this channel. And it has been very moderate, light use.
Right.
Dude, this thing is dead. It's dead. There is no, it doesn't function. It doesn't do anything. It just stopped completely.
Is the battery dead?
No, the battery's fine. Any battery I put in this thing, it's this thing is toast.
Oh, yeah, I know what happened.
Same thing with my Gen 4.
Yeah.
Jermaine just burnt up his Gen 4, and he called me.
Yeah.
When the 850 first came out, came with 2 power stacks. You get this for a steal for $220. Remember?
Yes.
2 power stacks and the 850, 2 power stacks and the 840, 2 power stacks and the one hand 5-inch, 4.5-inch circular saw. Whatever it was, the same era. Whenever it's actually in my box out there because I use it. The Sawzall, same era that the nice DeWalt Sawzall came out. I gave him an 850. He traded me one of his Milwaukees. We did the swap. Mm-hmm. His Milwaukee died the other day, and he started finally using the 850 that I gave him almost 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And he called me today. And I also gave him a power stack with it. And he is almost sorry that he hadn't switched the day that I gave it to him. He was like,
right,
dude, the 850 does more than I need it to. It's got the most power. I carry it with me all day. It fits in my back pocket. If you don't know Jermaine, he's a very large individual. So his pockets are probably like what your pockets are. And Jermaine's big boy, right? I do believe that when he says this fits in his back pocket, it probably does.
He is smaller than me, though. Because I weigh more than he does.
He's got a lot of mass, man. I don't think you weigh more than he does.
I mean, we went by the size of the pants. I'm like 4 inches bigger around than he is.
Oh, he was getting scholarships for breaking people's backs during football, full ride scholarships, and he said no because he had a family to take care of. and do the noble thing and be an electrician for his family.
Oh,
Jermaine's a big dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
He is a big guy.
Um,
I'm just saying, I'm girthy around
Yeah.
here.
Got it. What's up, Nick? What's up, Jamie? We got Denny. We got Rana. Bina about yes.
I don't know who that is. No idea who that is.
Apache, Sarush.
Nick, Nick,
Everyone's
Nick,
here.
Nick, 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 Nickelodeon.
What's up, Nick? Apache, just a thumbs up.
Is that a singer?
No. So
Oh,
anyway,
I
I
don't
gotta agree, man. This thing is great. I can tell you right now, it is lighter than the 870. So if you're like, which one do I want? This one's quieter. It's a little bit more fun to use. It feels different, and the drive force is more linear than
Yeah.
it feels like kind of rattly to get the job done.
Yeah.
But the 850, if you can get your hands on it, because I got mine for, I think $70. You know, you can get these on sale because they're 3 or 4 years old now. So when we take a stack lithium flex and we compare it to the smallest 2.0 Milwaukee that ever existed, the choice becomes pretty simple, right? You got,
Sure.
I mean, look at the width, everything about it. It's about time Milwaukee gives us something this size with something of this power.
I'm going to help you drive home the point. You know, you say that Rigid's batteries are too big and they're too bulky and they're whatever, right?
The one that I've got, I think, yeah, yes. No,
Okay.
no, not the battery, not the battery, the tool. The tool. Tool's too bulky.
Tool and the battery.
When I put the tool in the box, you still have the whole base of the tool. So when I pull the base of this tool off, it's just bulkier. Like you're stuck with the bulk of Rigid even when the battery's off when you're trying to store it. That's kind of my complaint.
Rigid is known for having their massive batteries. That's one of the complaints everybody has about Rigid.
Right.
But the 6 amp hour max output is quite a bit smaller than the 6 amp hour Forge or the 6 amp hour high output. This has the exact same footprint as a 4 amp hour battery.
Hey, I got an idea. Just kind of reach the battery off the screen.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Let me see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Here, you can have it back.
Is that what you wanted?
Oh, it works.
You want to see how they how they fit in the hand?
Yeah.
You guys ever want to know how big your hands are? just do one of these.
If you guys need a comparison, there you go.
You grab yours and see if you can go 3/4 of the way around.
Cover yours up like that. Just do that for us so we can see.
But like this.
Face us so we can see the back side of your hand, like the palm of your hand, like this. Like we're doing a high five. Other way. Yeah, we know you can hide it. Go like this and face it towards us. You got some big hands.
Oh,
what's up?
All right.
What's up, Keelytronics?
What is it? Oh, Sharush. Thanks, Sharush.
I like the 870. It's nice to be able to hear after using it. Yeah. What did Sharush do?
Who got unhidden? He got unhidden.
Trump is king.
2 slow old guys. Oh, all right. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care how he feels about me.
Correct. You double packed him.
I mean, that's me holding a laser.
Yeah.
Could just do this all day. I could still palm a basketball at 50 some odd years old.
Yeah. The whole rigid thing, like I showed you before, I don't mind the rigids. It's just by the time that rigid started actually getting good, Milwaukee was long already into my deep into my collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the base is what really bothers me with the. You're stuck with this no matter what you do.
There you go.
All their tools have it.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I because as someone that did framing and whatnot, the base of the tool never bothered me. What I wanted was the consistency. The most important part of the drill to me was the clutch. I rarely ever used an impact driver. Still to this day, if I'm doing work around my house, unless it's something quick, I'm not grabbing an impact. I'm grabbing a drill every time.
Yeah. Why do we
So
have that, dude?
I don't know. They were going back and forth. They thought they hit him, then they unhit him, so I hit him.
Oh, unhide him. I think they didn't mean
All
to.
right. All right. I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I can
Unhide
unhide
him,
him.
guys. Yeah.
I can
Coming
just
in
do it.
major
So
clutch with
can
his
you?
recommendations and tool reviews.
Look at that. That's how it's done, sir.
There you go. Sorry, Trump is king. We're over here just on, off.
It's Trumple's king. Isn't
Trump
that
is king.
an L? It's an I. Oh, I don't know.
Trumple's king. It doesn't matter.
I did recommend the Bosch bits. Yes.
Milwaukee M12, so compact client tool runner, DeWalt Pilot, gold bits. Yeah. Even the honest review of the Cobalt Minis are okay. Yeah, the Cobalt Minis are okay. Somebody said that the twin grips are no good. I never tried them, so I don't know. I said I was willing to buy that set, but honestly, I don't use my twin grips. Like I said, I use the Cobra ESs, and
Oh,
they're
you
fine.
know what? I can underscore this because right next to me, I actually have a rigid 4 amp hour battery.
What's up? Must be Rice. What's going on?
Mitchell,
You don't
Ray,
like the
Rod.
rigid for the same reason, yeah. Why don't I get into rigid? Because rigid is not allowed to be good. So, um,
Oh, you're really
Milwaukee,
going to be disappointed this week then.
Milwaukee stops it from being good. The second that rigid comes out with something good, Milwaukee's got to crap on it as soon as it comes out and be like, "Oh no, can't make that. That's
Uh,
beautiful."
they're the same size.
Yeah,
The 4 and the 6. I mean, like the exact same size on the 4 and the
yeah. So
6.
when did rigid come out with that? Because Milwaukee's got to be right around
These
the corner.
the max outputs. Well, so this is not the tabless batteries. These are the max output batteries that they've had since the end of the Octane line in 2021.
Right.
So the 4 amp hour tabless battery came out over a year ago. Same time as the stupid Ryobi one did. I actually did a video on this today because it's literally everyone but Milwaukee now has a smaller, and I mean everyone, a smaller 4 amp hour tabless battery. Even a 4, just a 4.
Yeah,
But
I'm like his
everybody,
Flex's 3.5 was genius. That's a
yeah.
great size for a 24-volt line.
What about weight? They weigh the exact same. They're the exact the 4 and the 6 on the rigid are the exact same. It's just that the motherboard in this allows you
So
to get more out of the batteries.
nice. I kind of wish DeWalt wasn't going away. I was looking forward to some stacked lithium in the 12-volt line. You think about it, they wouldn't have to change anything with their tools. They could have just put stacked lithium in their batteries, and it would have beat Milwaukee's.
They don't have the surface area. They don't
Oh,
have the
for the
surface area
for
in
the
a
12-volt.
stacked lithium. Yeah, to make it worth their while. Even the battery in your phone, like if you took the battery out of your phone and you held it up to the DeWalt 12-volt batteries, the phone
Yeah.
in your battery is longer or wider.
Now, the best size is 2 or 3. Forge will be awesome. Yeah, you don't need. I was thinking about charging one of these while we were live, but you can just take my word for it. These things in about 12 minutes on an 8, like from dead. And these things here, this 2.0, this thing charges in about 20 minutes, completely dead, 24 volts, and you're going from nothing to actually running a rear handle saw. Like this thing actually pushes power out for the size. Goes through batteries pretty quick, but it pushes out. If you can charge a battery while you're in the porta potty
Mm.
to come back and get more work done, like what more do you need, man? I think that this is the way to go, is whatever's gonna, just go with the smaller capacity, lighter weight, and it's great.
Yeah, it's about surface area. So on stacked lithium batteries, right? They work by having an interface between two different types of metal with a neutral kind of in between, whether it's wax or whatever. I don't really know what the neutral metal is between them. And they pass electrons between the two metals, and that's how you get the energy from the battery. Well, the more surface area that you have, the better that can handle that, or the more power you can get out of the battery. So on a smaller footprint battery where you don't have enough surface area, you're actually better off using traditional cylinder cell batteries because you're not getting the benefits. And do you
Right.
know Kurt Summers from Klein or his sister Suzanne?
No. And then he gave me an item number. I don't know what that is.
It's the Klein Slim Strippers, I believe, is the ones he sent us a text message about them a while ago.
Okay. The Klein Slim.
I just want to know if he caught on that I was
I
asking if
think
he knew
so. Yes, I did get your
Suzanne
Suzanne Summers
Summers.
jokes. Yes, of course. Of course. Very good. Hey, you guys double tap the screen so he doesn't feel so bad about that joke.
Yes. Oh, feel
Double
bad
tap
about
the
that's a
screen, hit the
classic.
like button.
Yeah, that's a Straight Threes Company thing. I was going to ask you.
Slim Klein curve strippers. I'll have to check them out.
They're in the group text, by the way.
I'll have to look at the group text. Dude, I went to, before we get off, I don't want to scroll too bad. I got to tell you something that I saw today that, oh my God, it's so bad. I might actually go get my actual phone of what I put the notes on and read you all the items, because
do it.
It's thousands of dollars of changes. Okay.
Go get your phone and then explain it to us.
I'm curious. You say you don't like this one. You don't like this one.
I hate it.
And you don't like this one.
Hate it.
The reason why I chose this specifically is because this head is further away from the body. Like it's not just like right there.
Okay.
The Milwaukee's too close for me. I like that this is extended a little bit off and it's not just right there.
Yeah.
Do you have the Milwaukee?
No. Are you kidding me? I am pretty far from a Milwaukee fan.
I will let you know right now.
I'm not.
If you're gonna ask me how a tool feels in my hand and how much it vibrates, I'm the wrong channel to tell you, because I do not care. I'm uncomfortable 95% of the time. I've got a salt ring this wide around my whole body from my tool belt when I get done working every day. I don't care how the tool is vibrating. I don't care how loud the tool is. I don't care how bright the tool is. I don't care how many sparks shot off it when I used it. I used it and it got it done.
You say
vibration is not something that I even think about when I'm looking at a tool. Hey, it cut fast and it got done, unless you're cutting and then it gets in a bind, like the pipe or whatever. And then you become like one with the freaking pipe, and it's just like, just rocking your shit. Unless it's doing that, you're not gonna hear from me about how much the tool vibrated.
So you say that now, but again, you were an electrician, so it's not like you were doing anything manly out there.
Right.
So I'll say when you have to use these tools for 8 solid hours, and you're not, or 12 hours typically, and you're not having those breaks to pull stuff or whatever, when you're actually using them and you're going like you're making a deck or whatever, you're using them. That vibration does affect you. And it's not like it affects you here. Actually, it affects you through here, through your wrist and into your forearm. That's where you're going to notice it. And then you're going to have that extra fatigue. And I'll tell you this, if you don't care about it, you will, but it'll be too late, because eventually
Maybe a rich tool snob.
that constant vibration, what'll happen is that the blood vessels in your wrist, which you have a blood vessel, major blood vessel that passes through the bones of your wrist, like it goes in there, that will swell up. Then your hand will turn white and your fingers will go numb. And prolonged doing, if you do that enough over time, you're going to have surgery on that area, which ain't fun, because then you can't work. And it's not carpal tunnel. It's called vibration syndrome. And it is a real condition.
Let's say that we are going to take apart a whole car, and we're going to take a couple of bolts out off of the plastics. You're going to take the intake manifold off. That's probably 8 bolts. You got the engine cover, maybe 4 bolts.
Yes.
And then you maybe have 10 or 20 bolts in between then. How often are you actually using this versus putting it back down?
I'll be honest with you. I use these very sparingly.
Yeah.
I actually, like, if I'm doing any kind of delicate work or whatever, I prefer using a hand tool, because I'm using my senses to determine how that tool or whatever is working. And when you're using one of these, it's not the same. Like, you don't get the same feeling out of them. In the terrible DeWalt ones that you recommend, you get even less feeling out of them.
I don't feel the vibration you guys talk about, though. That's the thing. So
no, you don't notice it. You feel it. You just don't notice it.
Well, I told you I was going to get a glass of water. So you go get your glass of water. I'm going to get my glass of water. And we're going to have a vibration off live.
You see this? You got to put it under load, sir.
We got to put it under load too.
Yeah. If you're going to do it, that's the only way you can test it. Because doing this,
oh my goodness,
feel like anything, you jackass.
Let me see here.
You'd be requiring me to move my garage around again.
No, don't do it. I'm just going to do it. Then you can post your results later.
My ex-wife wants to be a judge for the vibration off.
All right,
I bet she does.
Ready?
Go ahead. That's great. Oh wait, look. Because you're not under load.
Okay, so we need to get under load. Let me grab a.
I keep having to explain this stuff to him.
God
bless you. God bless you, Tactics.
I can't help if you gotta cry about your wrist vibrating. I've never been bothered by a vibrating tool, but we can accommodate for you.
That's because you're used to having vibrators in you.
Let's see here. You sound jealous you're not an electrician.
No, I am definitely not jealous that I am not an electrician. I've never been into men.
Hang on a second. All right.
My goodness. Fatal flaw.
I've got a...
Dang it, I'd have to move my garage around.
You don't have to move anything. We're going to see if this thing actually vibrates or not. I've never noticed.
It does. It's not like I'm the only channel that's mentioned it too.
Have you had this one?
Yes, it
The
sucks
12
donkey
volt.
nuts.
The 12 volt.
Yes, it sucks. As a matter of fact, I tested it live with you one day,
That was ages ago, dude.
and
It
then
was
I told you it
lifetimes
was.
ago.
Then I told you it was donkey nuts, and I still stand by that today.
Let's see here. We're gonna go here. All right. Got water. Let's see if we got a
We can't. You
line
get
up.
it in the frame there. Get it in frame.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Okay.
Ready?
Sure.
I'm trying to think if I even have another ratchet.
Oh, I'm glad it works. I'm so glad you showed us that it
Hang on.
didn't vibrate at all.
I didn't say it wouldn't vibrate. I said I'm not a girl and don't care if it vibrates. You're the one that told me it did. I wasn't aware
You
it did.
are an electrician, so if anyone was going to be a judge of what's a girl thing or not,
Let's
it's going to
see
be
here.
an electrician.
So what do we compare that to?
And you have to understand that I have 16 years on you as well.
Yeah, your
so
tools
I've
were probably
got
terrible. You're
extra.
probably worried. I don't know if we're gonna have the same prolonged effects that you guys did.
You're definitely going to, because you morons use the impact driver for everything.
No, I think that your impacts are way worse. So you're already at a negative.
We didn't use impacts.
Would you guys rivet? Didn't you guys impact rivets that were hot or
We
something
had
to something?
gas. We had gas.
Does that impact or not?
Not really. No, like first of all, they're about 20 pounds.
So I got an idea. We're going to drive using the 870 to see what the vibration difference is. That should be interesting.
Yes, we're
Then I've-
using ratchets as impacts, Jimmy. Not really.
Well,
Not
we're
really.
about to. We're about to.
All right.
Okay, I got an 870 here.
Okay. Oh God. I can tell you which one's going to vibrate more.
Which one's going to vibrate more?
That terrible ratchet.
Okay, that's okay. Good. I was afraid you were going to tell me the other one. Okay, let's see. Because for me, that wasn't that much vibration. I think you guys had bad ratchets or something. We're going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Remember how much the water was vibrating before? Let's find out. Ready? Or do I need to go like an overhead?
Just go.
Let me get a little bit higher.
It must be nice to be able to move your thing. No matter what tripod I use, I'm still taller than it.
Oh,
the 870 vibrates. All impact drivers vibrate, but that ratchet is one of the worst tools.
I don't understand why you guys are complaining about a ratchet. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Thank you, Charlton.
So what impacts less? This probably is about as good as it's going to get, right?
Definitely the impact vibrates less.
Let's see here. Do it one more time.
You saw it smooth out as it went down.
Yeah, the impact definitely vibrates less.
I am aware.
Let's see here.
The DeWalt and Cobalt are the worst I've ever used. Hated them. Thank you, Sayer. I have not.
There we go.
I've got the terrible Cobalt right angle. Why would you put it on the head like that?
What's up?
Nothing.
Let's go. Here we go.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Grab a drill. Grab a drill and do it.
All right.
Drive it with a drill. Come on. Let's see it.
Yeah, let me get a drill. Hang on. We'll go with a...
I tell you to grab your Milwaukee, but you broke it.
Yeah, Milwaukee doesn't work. It's actually stuck in clutch mode. It still works. It's completely stuck in clutch mode because somebody told me I should use the clutch more.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you broke it. You're not designed
No,
to use the
I
clutch
didn't
more.
break it. I didn't break it. You broke it.
This is gonna be dangerous.
But you broke it by not doing it right. So
By using the clutch, I agree. Here we go. This is gonna spill water, by the way.
well, get it started with the drill, and then just drive it with the drill.
Well, this is why you don't use a drill for a man's job.
You
use
would
an impact,
never
'cause
know about a man's job.
you have way more
the only
control.
job you've ever done for men is the kind that you blow at.
You have way more control with an impact. Everybody knows that by now. There you go.
You notice the drill didn't vibrate.
I did, but dude, vibration is. I start off by telling you, I've never cared about vibration. Not worried about it.
But you will.
When that time comes, we can bring this live up, and you'll be like, "I told you so. Look at your white knuckles and
I
your
won't be here.
swollen blood vessels and
I
your
won't be here.
constricted
I'll be dead.
constricted carpal tunnel."
I'll be dead. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Tongue bear basketballs. What the devil does that mean?
What was who typed that?
Apache. Bower
Which country?
brush.
Sorry.
Tongue bear basketballs. But there's two of them. Two of the basketballs. That's right, Jimmy. With tools, the less it vibrates, the longer your hands work.
See here. Ever notice your hands cramping? Dude, my whole body cramps. So I don't know. I was way too rough in my body in the field. Did way too many things, picked up way too many stupid stuff, put myself in way too many stupid positions.
Thanks, Ray.
I think it's all a wash.
It isn't. I think you have to convince yourself that you
The battery
don't
makes
mind.
me feel like I'm on the clock. The banter.
Banter.
Yeah, exactly. I can read.
No, apparently not. Now try the the rotary hammer.
Oh yeah, that's all we use, man. That's all we use. We're using that. No wonder I don't care about vibration, dude. My whole life has been using a hammer drill. So all I did was, dude, I probably installed more than, if there's a box of 100 Tapcons in a standard box, and I've gone personally through at least 3 boxes per job, sometimes 5, sometimes even 10, depending on how long is at that job. I've probably driven more than 10,000 Tapcons in my life. I would say that I'm upwards of 15 to 20,000 Tapcons.
That's interesting.
That's a lot of holes. I've done that before. They told me, they were like, "Hey, stop doing 2 Tapcons per box," and I was like, "I like quality." So if you're running out of a box within the first 3 feet to 12 inches, depending on what you're running, you're going to have a strap. Then you can have 2 per box, and then you're going to have 1 strap each. So your average run of like a halide block wall, because if you're thinking about like a gym or a school building, whatever it is, it's usually halide. The room's not going to be bigger than 20 by 30-ish. So you're going to be running a couple of boxes, dropping off to switches and plugs and things like that. You could easily have done more than 100 Tapcons in that one room before lunch. Easily.
Yeah. Okay.
You're probably running 100 Tapcons a day, minimum.
Sure.
And then you're doing all those holes. I probably already have damage. That's probably what I don't even notice.
Yeah, probably. Look, Kiltronic said it. I've put too many connectors on and stripped too many wires in the last 30 years. My hands lock up and cramp all the time.
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
All part of it. It's all part of it.
Yeah.
But the less vibration that you put through your hand, your wrist, the better it is for you long term.
Yeah, not even something that I even think about.
You will.
I think.
Probably when you're in there getting the surgery to have this stuff like expanded, and they've got to
Oh,
drill out
maybe.
part of your bone and stuff, and then you're going to be like, "Hey, Souls was really smart for a dude with Alzheimer's. I wish I had listened, but I was a retard at 36. I just thought I knew everything."
What did Ott say?
He just got a new
These
vehicle.
people are absolutely amazing. Don't know they for Madam even they bought the family. That's cool, dude.
That is good. Yeah, he was sharing with us yesterday. I got to
Yeah.
see he got an Escape, I believe. It's a good looking vehicle. It's a royal blue.
No,
like
no
it.
comment on the religion there. We just no comment.
Why?
What he said about Mormonism. The bone,
Oh, I
the
didn't see
race
that.
shouldn't be bad during the surgery. All right. Hey, double hit the screen. I'm fixing to read you guys off a list of things that I wrote up today on a battery install, specifically a EcoFlow. And you guys know EcoFlow. I've had them on the channel before. Not as a
Yes,
sponsor, not as a
I
free
remember
tool.
this. Yeah.
I've got EcoFlow stuff. Used it. It's really good. It's great for off grid. It's not designed for your house. They say it is, but it's just not designed. Let me go through the list real quick.
All right. Just so you guys know, EcoFlow has reached out to me multiple times and asked me to hawk their stuff. I always say no. Or if I even answer them, it's just a no.
No, they're
I can't
listed
remember
now.
anything.
So they have something
I don't
called
care.
SGS is the listing. So
Look,
first off,
Jackery just reached out. I said
they're
no.
also listed now.
EcoFlow reaches out. I say no. I'm
Listed
not
now.
interested. I'm just not interested.
All right. So hang on, I got some charts tables up. Where is? Oh man, I was on the OSHA website today.
Let's go.
So if you don't know, you can go to the OSHA website and it'll tell you what the listings are. Who lists things, whether it's UL, ETL, Met Laboratories, things like that. So if we go here to,
I was unaware that California had gone into the ocean.
list of NRTL labs. So this is it here. Right here, OSHA.org, right there.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can bring up NRTL labs. So we have Bockel, Bay Area Laboratory. Josh was probably familiar with that one.
Sure, Rod.
You've got BV.
You might have to call me. But
everyone knows Bureau Veritas. You got CSA, Canadian Standard.
I've seen that one.
You've got DECRA. We're familiar with that one.
No.
You've got Met Laboratories. Let's go to a familiar one. There's Intertech.
Heard of them.
Everyone knows what Intertech is. We got another one here. SGS, North America. That is, and then of course we have TUV, Rhineland. They make a lot of vehicle chargers. You got TUV SUD. You've got a couple of TD, and of course you got UL.
I had a couple of those once.
Everyone knows what that is, right?
Yeah.
UL. These are SGS listed now.
If I did, he'd never have a show.
What's that?
Charlton said I have OSHA on speed dial. I'm like, if I did, you'd never have a show.
Oh, that's funny. What's up, Jacob? What's going on? Okay, these are my notes here. The main service disconnect must have all the service grounds ran to it. So they installed a main disconnect outside, ran it to the existing 200 amp panel. They didn't bring the service grounds out. He brought one ground out only. So I pointed to that and I was like, well, there's your equipment ground. And he's like, no, that's my cold water. I was like, well, where's your equipment ground? And he's kind of scratching his head. And I was like, yeah, I thought so. So when you have a service you must bring all your service grounds to it. They tie to the neutral,
Mhm.
directly to the neutral. And you also got to bring an
Thanks,
equipment
Jack.
ground through that raceway because now we have a feeder that's going to feed the sub panel. It's not a service. So you have line sides or service. After the overcurrent protection, now we're a feeder. You go to 250.122 to size that ground for the equipment ground. Did you fall
Yeah.
asleep?
I heard something about
Sorry. It's, yeah.
250 dot and the whole light went black. I think I must have fainted or something.
It
I don't know.
happens to the best of us. I don't know. I remember my first year. Anyway, so so you're going to size that off of 250.122, which is based on the overcurrent protection. So we go to the chart, 200 amps, look a slide across. Number 6 is going to be the equipment ground size. If we want to know the size of the grounding electrode conductor, which would be the service grounds, which would be your cold water, it could be your building steel, it could be your concrete encased electrode, you're going to 250.66. And you're going to go based on the size of the largest ungrounded conductor, line side of the service. 3/0, 2/0 wire is going to get you a number 4. So number 4 for the service ground, number 6 for the equipment ground. Okay. So install second ground rod. Number 4 copper for the cold water. Number 6 for the ground rods. That's what I wrote. Ground rods only require number 6. You got to have 2 ground rods 6 feet apart. Code says that they only have to have 1 ground rod, and you can prove less than 25 ohms to ground. Whenever I first became an inspector, I asked the continuing education instructor, I said, hey, why do you make us drive 2 ground rods? It's not the code. You know what he said? Oh, we know you're never going to get it. We just make you do it anyway. I was like, all right, so let me get this straight. We're just going to ask for something that's not code. And he was like, no, well, the code book says you got to drive 2 ground rods. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, sure, man. I see. Okay, this is tyrant school. Okay, I get the picture. All right, I'll ask for 2 ground rods. Hey, all the surrounding cities ask 2 ground. You have to ask for 2 ground rods. So here we are. Hey, man, you got 2 ground rods? No. Well, do you have less than 25 ohms to ground? That's how I explain it. That's per code. I don't know. Okay, get me a second ground rod. That's per code now. Not just, hey, you got to drive 2 ground rods because we suck. Connecticut you go to now, not dig incline as much. Right on. This is why electricians are in high demand. Yeah. Next thing, any extension of the electrode must be irreversibly crimped. Remove all service grounds from the sub-panel terminations. If you have a grounding electrode conductor, it can't go on a termination. It can't be a set screw. It can't be anything that you can loosen. Even in a main electric room, when you have that common ground bar, the nice shiny copper one with the cherry red isolators, you must irreversibly
cherry.
crimp. Yeah, you must irreversibly crimp those terminations, and then you can bolt them to that bus bar. But everything's got to be irreversibly crimped. So, yeah, you got to crimp it if you're going to extend it. Install tri-power source sticker and alternate source stickers on the main disconnect. Okay, we've got solar. That's one source. We got the grid. That's another source. Now you're installing battery. That's 3 sources. So tri-power source sticker it is. Warning, 3 power sources located at this premise. 3 power sources present. Don't put your dick beaters in here without checking the battery, the solar, and the utility, basically, is what that sticker says. Let's see here. This one's pretty technical. Install a number 6 for the jumper or the bonding bushing for the raceway going to the ATS panel. These EcoFlow batteries are basically generators. They don't have overcurrent protection. They're basically like a transformer. Batteries, inverter, and then from that battery to this kind of like a junction box where you can plug the batteries into. And then from there it goes to the panel. Okay. We don't have any main breaker. So just like a transformer, you gotta have a main breaker within 25 feet, usually 10, 25. If you're gonna do the 33% of the conductor. What's going on, Chrome? How's it going? Here in Arizona, you ground rods are basically useless. So are you for ground rods all the time. Yeah, I bet they are useless. I was doing an inspection on Monday. I was doing one on Monday. I said it was Friday. It was Monday. I was doing inspection on Monday, and it was for pole lights. And I said, "Hey man, are you gonna, bond the cage?" And he was like, "No, the plans don't show it." I was like, "Bring up your plans." So start looking at the plans, and it actually says like right in writing, it says make sure to attach to the cage. And I was like, "Okay, cool, attach to the cage." But it also said to do a ground rod. So I walk up, and this guy, he's got a sledgehammer, full blown, 4 pound, 6 pound sledgehammer. The ground rod
Okay.
is at an angle. Okay, this
Wait,
is impressive.
wait, that
Ground rod is
that
at an angle.
okay.
What's up?
I so a 4 pound sledge to you is full size?
Full length handle.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
16,
Uh, I don't know what the standard is.
16,
Full.
12,
Okay,
16.
I don't think it was a 16 because he's banging a ground rod, so you can't have a head that big.
Mm,
He's got one to bang a ground rod, but full length, 3 foot handle.
okay.
Um, probably an 8 would be my guess at the most for a head. You really don't need anything more than that.
All right.
4 pound is plenty for a one hand sledge to drive a ground rod. I would hate to try to swing a 3 foot handle
Sure.
with anything more than 8. Dude, this ground rod is diagonally like this, not even up and down. And this guy is full swinging it, and he's hitting it every time. And about the 40th time that he hits it in a row, okay, I'm just watching it. I'm like, damn, that's impressive. Because I'm not even going to pretend like I can hit one of those, let alone 40 of them in a row. I'm sitting there watching it, ping, ping. And I look over to this foreman, and I was like, hey, man, you can lay that in the ditch horizontal and just dig a 30-inch deep trench, and you don't have to drive these. and, and the helper looks at it and goes, I'm not gonna say the guy's name. He's like, "Dang, dude, you're out here making us do extra work." But so as I walk up to them hitting it, because I'm watching them from far away, so I'm walking probably about 200 feet to this open field before we get to where we can even like really hear the noise going on.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't missed yet. I walk up there, and I was like, "Man, you having those guys driving ground rods, huh?" And he's like, "Yeah, builds character." I was like, "Damn right it does."
I actually had to drive one when I put in my Yarbo.
Yeah, yeah, up and down they're easy. I can drive a ground rod without missing the whole time. No
Yeah.
problem. Diagonally sideways, dude? No, no, no. This guy hit it every time. I was like, damn. And it was one of the foremans, dude. He was showing him how it's done. Oh, then he let the helper try it, and I think he missed every single one of them. It was pretty funny, but I wasn't trying to laugh too hard because I was like, hey man, I'm not even gonna pretend like I flat out told him like as the inspector, I was like, I'm not even gonna pretend like that's funny, man. I couldn't do it. So good on you for trying, dude. So I asked the foreman as we were walking back to the car, I was like, damn, dude, that guy never even missed. And he's like, yeah, he used to do concrete. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
figures. Hey, Texas
What's up,
Souls, do you
mayonnaise?
know what Hypertough has a hydraulic impact driver that is quieter than the Gen 2 Surge and Milwaukee from DeWalt? And DeWalt, no, I don't. Let me see here.
I did. I don't care.
Hypertough is quieter. I see what you're saying. Interesting.
I'm not gonna buy Hyper Tough. Just it's just, but it's just not worth it.
Dang. So on that bonding bushing, when you're leaving that battery system, because it's basically like a transformer, it's like a new power source, if you will, you got to install
Yeah.
bonding bushing. 100 amps is the
Yes.
breaker. You would think you'd install a number 8 on that jumper, but
Mhm.
because that's the service nipple, it's technically actually a number 6. So you got to install number 6 on the bonding bushing.
Right.
Then the next problem is when they left the battery system like a transformer, they didn't even hit a main breaker. They just ran it straight to the bus of the panel. So no breaker, no overcurrent protection, nothing. And that's the
Gotta
way it's designed
appreciate
from the
that.
factory. Like that's what they have you doing. So you don't even have proper overcurrent protection right off of that system. They're gonna have to. So that's probably the biggest kick in the teeth. Everything else was kind of trivial here until we got to that. We just added a rework of at least $300 of material. just to install the box, and then we still got to run back out. So we probably added close to $500 in material. That's probably $1,000 change order. Just that one. He's got to do it twice, and then he's actually got to add an additional one. This is where it gets really technical.
Oof.
So he's got to add a whole nother run. We probably added $5,000 to that job site without equipment.
Right.
The equipment alone is $5,000 by itself. By the way, we probably added $20,000 to this setup. Once it's all said and done.
Why wouldn't you just get one good one? If you're gonna buy 5, why not just get one good one?
So, for what?
Chrome.
What is it? No
He's
lags.
bragging about his hyper tough.
Oh, nice. How much is it?
I think it's like $60.
It's tempting.
No.
It's tempting. I like little small tools, so that's fine.
You like hyper tough, do you? I'll send
Never
you some.
tried a hyper tough. Never try.
I'll
Send me a
send you some.
battery. Send me a battery. That way I can go get the.
Why would I send you a battery when I can send you the tool? I've got their ratchet. It's a
I don't have a
12-volt
battery.
ratchet. I've got a 12. I'll send you the battery.
Wait, is that a 12 volt?
The hydraulic? No, it's 18.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But I'll send you the
install-
ratchet to show you how good a quality their tools are.
Maybe if you're
I've
just
still
breaking
got
it
one in the
loose.
box, dude. I still got one in the box somewhere.
Dang.
Because I refuse to use that garbage.
Install a third energy storage system. Run maximum 20 kWh per system. So they got to install a whole nother setup. This guy had 60
Thanks,
kWh of batteries in his garage, and
Hey, backwoods.
that's a lot. That's a lot of batteries. So he had each battery was 6, and he had 10 of them apparently.
Oh, butts. Dang. God bless him.
It's a lot of batteries.
Yeah, that is a lot to screw up, though.
It's pretty bad. Install approved barrier method for 2024 international residential code in garages for energy storage systems. So now you got to install barriers so you don't run into your batteries.
Exactly,
install appropriate
Tom.
labels to identify the backup sources on the conduit, alternate energy source, etc. Install line and load stickers may be energized in the open position. Install tri-power source stickers on equipment inside. And install heat detectors complying with the IRC. Install smoke detectors and carbon oxides inside the home, usually inside of bedrooms and directly outside. Dude, you're trying to sell one of those jobs to your customer and you don't know those simple codes, someone's not going to be happy.
Right.
As the inspector, I'm going to have a great day. It's just going to take 2.5 hours to casually explain this. You can't just dump all this information on somebody and walk away and expect to not get a call. Part of being, what do you want to call it? A service worker, a member of, what would you call it? A public servant.
Yes.
Would be not just emailing this and walking away. You
Right.
got to explain. You got to explain a little bit. It takes a little bit to kind of get everyone on the same page there, you know?
It's true. Yeah, it's true. Because most government workers are just there for a paycheck. They don't really care. They don't like their
Don't
job.
forget-
They don't care about their job. They don't care about the public. They're just there for them.
The Showcase Showdown ain't
Chrome.
going to watch itself.
Chrome, go get the Craftsman pancake air compressor. It's $99, dude.
Is the rigid not $99 anymore?
Not this
130?
year.
130?
$199.
Whoa.
But it comes
That's
with
a good
nailer.
compressor, though. It's a good
Comes
compressor.
with the nailer, and then the 3-nailer one is still Sue something.
They didn't throw it on sale for Black Friday?
Mm-mm.
That's,
At least not yet.
That's a
least
sign
not
of the
yet.
times. That's a sign of the times right there, dude. When that rigid
No,
dude, that thing has been on sale for the last 15 years for $100.
I know. I know, but he was asking, and I was telling him you could get the Cobalt, but the Cobalt sucks.
Have you seen the rigid oscillating tool on the spindle sanders by
They don't have
itself
them
on
anymore, Rod. They don't have them anymore.
How many CFM do you need? That's your first question. Yeah, the SCFM is what you want to look
Chrome,
at,
you're
not
not
really
going to be
the.
able to run a good, well, you said an earthquake, but even poor a poor impact wrench with a small air compressor. It's just not going to be able to carry the
He
power
can
for long.
probably run that, because you're looking
The
at the
earthquake,
SCFM. Yeah, what is it? It's the Craftsman.
yeah. The 6-gallon pancake air compressor is not going to have enough air for you to use an impact wrench for very long. You'll be using
Let me
it by
see
the
here.
second lug nut. It'll be running out of air. Those things
Okay,
are
so what?
hungry, dude.
2.6 SCFM. So your Craftsman is going to put out 2.6 SCFM right there. That's what you want. Uh, let's see what is it called? What
Earthquake.
earthquake? Who makes that?
Hey, Caleb.
Pittsburgh?
Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight.
It's pneumatic.
Is that like pistol shaped or is it
Yes. It's an
what?
impact wrench.
Hang on. Earthquake XT 1500 foot-pounds. That must be
True
it,
that,
right?
Sharouche. Yes.
All right, let's see here.
Cordless
So
air tools? No, I don't think they can make cordless air tool. I mean, they make traditional air tools. They've remade into cordless.
So you can see here, this air consumption is 5.6 SCFM at 90 psi. So
Mhm.
you would have to compensate that with a little bit more psi, but you're going to blow out the rings because it looks like 90 psi is the max on this thing. Working pressure is 96, 90. So actually, yeah, that probably will not work.
No.
And you need a 3/8 minimum size air hose. So your
Yeah,
little quarter inch ain't going to do it.
I could have just saved you the time and told you that. Wait, I did. I have a 20-gallon air compressor over here that I will not use for an impact wrench if it's anything more than changing one tire.
Yeah, you would probably change 2 tires and air it back up.
Yeah, because you're going to run out of air. And I've
Yeah.
got a 3/8 air hose on it. I've tried to have a 1/2 inch air hose on it to get a little bit more oomph, but it runs out too fast. So no, you want a big old, like they're saying, a 60-gallon.
Yeah.
And you're not paying $100 for a 60-gallon.
I actually traded a 60-gallon whenever I first moved here for a Husky.
Yeah.
Cart, whatever.
I think Chrome is just dedicated to buying god awful tools. Because
The new
Hyper Tough
compressors are
and
junk though.
Hyper Tough and Earthquake, that's like a double dose of ugh.
Hey, if it's cheap and it works for a little bit, man, I ain't knocking it. If it's gonna be your your main thing, I would say, definitely get something better. But for the house, if that's
We
what you
know
got
Daddy.
to remove lug nuts, you're better for it. But you could spend $100 on a Flex mid torque and get 1,000 times more work done.
Or, now hear me out. This is just crazy. You can get the rigid mid torque with two 4 amp hour batteries for $149 right now.
You
And then
should do
have
that.
a lifetime service agreement on the tool, the batteries, and the charger.
You should do that. Opinions on Klein Connect. Okay, what do you want to know? All right, let's ask the chat. Have you guys seen this on my channel yet? Have I featured this on my channel? Have you seen anything about this on my channel?
No.
No.
But you told me earlier you didn't even buy it, and there it is.
Klein
right
sent
there.
me this. Okay. I still haven't put it on the channel. I don't know if I'm supposed to. I'm not doing it. Okay. That's my opinion on Klein Connect. Don't buy it.
This piece of trash?
You could do better than Klein Connect. It feels very gimmicky. There's too many damn types to plug into things. It's too hard to keep up with. Everything plugs into everything. It makes one giant set. They might have settled down on all the crap that they're making to make like one decent set with everything in it. I just personally hadn't seen it yet. I've seen all the other tool channels that have shown you all the different Klein Connects. You go to all these other channels and they've got, you know, this type, this S type, this. What's the other types?
I don't know.
Connect S, Connect, whatever it is.
Yeah.
No, dude. I just want a simple ratchet. This one's actually not terrible because it's just a ratchet and a screwdriver and it's got some bits to it, so it's not bad. But
Can you see a
I haven't
problem
used
here?
it yet, so it's not on the channel.
Can you see a problem here?
I can see a problem there.
Like how my knuckles go down further than the head of the tool?
You know what the biggest crime of that tool is? Here, hold your wrench like this, like
Like
that.
fingertip?
No, just so we can see, because the pass through, right?
Yes. Sort of.
Okay, center
No.
it for us, like right there in the
The
center.
1/4. The 1/4 is not pass through. See, the 1/4
it's not a
has
pass through. Okay,
magnets in it because it's also their bit holder.
but that's a pass through set.
Yes, it is a pass through. So let me grab.
So hold a 9/16 up. I'll show you exactly what's wrong with that.
I think it only goes up. Okay, it does go up to the 9/16.
Where can you buy
Jesus.
this ratchet set? I think this
Lowe's.
ratchet set is out. I don't know if this ratchet set is out, honestly. Lowe's will have this ratchet set. I don't know if this particular one is out.
So there's
know I
their
can show it.
9/16 sockets that doesn't go past my knuckle on my finger. So that's going to be terrible.
Hold it up like that. Can a
It's only
3/8
1
rod?
No.
Can a 3/8 rod fit in there,
No. Well,
or is it
might?
or is it a 1/4 inch only?
Well, I can tell you real quick.
That's the question. Can 3/8 rod fit in there?
It's a 1/4 inch only.
Okay, so you guys are going to go spend your hard-earned money on a pass-through set that you can't even use as a pass-through because nobody runs 1/4 inch shit. It's too small. Like, can you imagine building a rack and actually needing a pass-through and then buying that set and then getting to the job site and then trying to do pass-through things with it and it not fitting?
Good for you, buds.
Do you know how out of touch that feels for me as an electrician since 2006
Hold on.
to love Klein that much?
Hold on.
And
I got
then
one for you.
them putting out this kind of stuff that is so out of touch with actually what we do in the field?
Yes,
That's-
I do because
That sucks, dude.
I got it thinking that I could possibly use it to replace my older set. So I got that thing and I was just completely, utterly devastated to use it because I think it's a piece of garbage.
I do like this ratchet though.
Hold on. I'm trying to get.
I do like this ratchet. It's a ratchet. It's probably fine. I just never. It's heavy. It's heavy. Thick sockets. Which one is this? This is the, what set is this? It's gotta be etched in here somewhere, right?
I don't know.
33806, and it comes with this tiny handled screwdriver
Which is terrible.
that extends up.
So, can you see the difference there?
Yeah,
Okay. This is my, I don't even know how, probably 15-year-old Stanley.
nice.
Still looking good because I don't use it very often.
Yeah, 3/8 fits in there. Yeah, the handle's small.
I was really hoping that the Klein could at least replace this. I will never use this tool. I will never use this.
Return it. Return it. It's the only way they're gonna know. Guys in the chat, would you think I need the subcompact drill if I have the impact? Love it for electrical and devices, and have the M12 fuel combo kit.
Just depends on what you're doing. I'll tell you this. I will
My
use the
subcompact
compact
is right
Milwaukee.
here, and it's replaced everything. The best thing about this is there's no settings on it. It's when you pull the trigger, there's a variation, and it syncs Tapcons. And the other day, I broke a Tapcon in half, which I did not know that this was powerful enough to break Tapcons in half. So that means that this is just as powerful as the 18 volts 5 years ago. And the 18 volts 5 years ago was building America. So this has enough power to do anything you want to do as an electrician, anything you want to do as a maintenance man, anything you want to do as HVAC, and more.
Chrome.
And it's great, and there's no electronics on it. Needs a quick insert, but other than that, flawless.
That's how I feel about this little baby.
To build
That's how I
America
feel
according
about
to you.
What's up, Squatch?
I mean, we know that, you know, so Milwaukee's impact was 5 years ago, was way stronger than any Makita today. Still today. So yeah, I would say that's safe to say. I would say that that was about as strong as it got, and the rest of the tools were still able to complete all the other tasks. Yeah, this is plenty of power. So Squatch, the heavier Buffalo but stronger. It's heavier. I don't know.
Me either.
Me either. We'll see you later, Chrome. Take it easy. I think I'm going to get out of here.
All right.
We've got a couple of flashlight videos coming out. I know you got some videos coming out. When you guys hit the like, it helps the channel out more than you guys know. It's simple. It's easy to do. Hit the like. We're both seeing a decline in likes in the videos. They get less push out.
True that.
Yeah, even if you don't watch the whole video, hit the like, guys. It helps a bunch. It helps the channels out a bunch. All the channels need that like hit if the video deserves it, of course. I'm a big forgetter on hitting like buttons myself, but it makes a big difference. Yes. It makes a big difference when you guys hit the like button.
Tom, you know, I used to live not very far away from the Cummins diesel plant in Jamestown, New York.
Nice. I thought you were going to say more to that. That's okay. I've got the M18 and the M12 hacksaw, so the weight isn't a concern. The M12 fuel hacksaw is like almost the same size as the M18,
Yeah.
but just as capable. The Milwaukee has a smaller battery, and they owe us a freaking new one-handed recip and tools that don't grenade themselves. Changed my mind. That's all
Good
I
for
got.
you, Squat. That's all I got. I got nothing. I don't know.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Take it easy.
Later, baiters.